that took place this week alone, the Lord began to kind of turn the corner with my message. And I was burdened to speak. I did a eulogy yesterday, and the Lord kind of burdened me again after the eulogy I spoke with on yesterday, to just kind of talk to you a little bit from Scripture and kind of raise your awareness to what he's trying to say and give you some principles that you can live by from day to day. I think what's lacking in the Christian church and in our community at large is principles to live by. It's been a very bloody week, and we have members who were touched by the tragedy. Some of you probably don't know them. Would you, stewards, would y'all please stand so they at least just can know who you are and we're here this morning? Give God a hand for them being here with us. And she shared with me this morning how thankful she was to have a church that knows how to serve during the week. So amen, we give you praise. But this morning, I want to kind of stay on the same course, but speak to you from my heart to your heart, because I believe this is from the Lord. In James chapter 4 will be our principal scripture, but it will not be the scripture that we stay in this morning. In preaching, and I should say this to all of our young preachers, I've always encouraged them, if you want to do biblical exposition, take us passage, deal with it. I'm going to give you 3 points from the passage, but the passage is not going to be the bulk of my message. This is what you call an expositional message in a topical-like way. As for those of you who are preachers and you're taking homiletics or hermeneutics, it's an expositional message in a topical-like way. Even though I'm going to give you 3 points from this text, the bulk of my message will be centered around other passages of Scripture that will link with the topic that I'm going to speak about. In James chapter 4, verse number 13, it says, "Come now," this is the King James Version, New King James, "Come now, you who say today or tomorrow we will go to such and such a city and spend years there, buy and sell and make a profit. Whereas you do not know what will happen tomorrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appears for a while, a little time, and then vanish away. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord's will, we shall live and do this or that. But now you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. Therefore, to him who knows to do good and does not do it, to him it is sin." Verse number 13, come down to you who say today, tomorrow, we will go to such and such a city, spend years there, buy and sell, and make profit. Verse 14, whereas you do not know what will happen tomorrow, for what is your life? And I want to talk this morning from the subject, is your life. It is your life. I want you to think about it. It's your life. Say it with me, please. It's your life. It's your life. It's your life. And James says, what is your life? And I have to make it personal, and my theme is going to be lessons for life. Can you say that with me? Lessons for life. You got to understand that it is your life. There is one song that says, it's your life. You must use it. It is your life. You can't refuse it. Eternity is waiting. So please choose God today. It is your life. Everybody who's sitting here this morning, you may be a mother, a father, a child, sister, or brother. But the life that you live right now is your life. No one else can take your place. No one else can make decisions for you. It is basically your life. Parents have rules and regulations to govern their children's life. But when you get from under your parents' authority and guidance, whether it's at school or your job, or you become grown and gone, you make your own decisions pertaining to life. And as I look at this fast-paced generation, young and old, I have to stop, stand still, and stay my own life to make sure that I'm not swept away or caught up in everything that's going on in this fast-paced world. It seems as though we want more, and more. It seems as though we are never satisfied with what we get. It seems as though life is basically recreation, vacation, celebration. And we never really take time to think about our final destination. Recreation. I was going to say, let's get home and watch the Cowboys, but they got beat last week. Not Cobra Cowboys got beat last week. But it's an equal thing. It's recreation. You know, we feel like we want more and more and more recreation. And we don't want recreation, we want more and more vacation. Because everybody seems to be tired. And they just want to go somewhere and relax. If we don't want more and more vacation, we want more and more celebration. Because we find that in celebrations have a way of making us feel good about ourselves. And it has a way of taking away momentarily, the pain that we are experiencing or the trouble that we normally think about. But the sad part about it, recreation, celebration, and vacation will not stop the final destination. And all of us who are here this morning, let me set your thinking straight. We're all headed toward our final destination. Oh yeah, we're headed toward our final destination. And nothing that you say or do will stop your final destination.